I just had a quick question about the building height. You know, on the zoning table, it just says less than, that the building will be less than 30, but this seems pretty well developed. I'm looking at the elevations. It looks like it's 28 feet, but it's not clear where that's measured from. And I'm just curious, where does the ordinance measure the height from? Is the average grade around the building?
I believe, you know, Mr. Bridger can correct me when I misspoke. It's averaged around the perimeter. So, you know, again, commercial construction, you're going to set that pad at a specific elevation and sort of grade away. And, you know, it has to hit, unlike a residence, let's say, where you can fool around with the floor elevations, of course, because of, you know, increased access. You know, commercially, you're going to want to set this layout at a finished elevation, and it's going to run off of there. So it should be fairly consistent around the perimeter. I think Jim, I'd have to look at his grading plan, but I'm sure it's very close to concentric. And then, so 28 feet to the top of the parapet, to the, you know, the parapet is like the lip at the roof line that, you know, prohibits things from...
I need to correct you, Mr. Cohen. The height is 29 feet, Mr. Cohen.
No. 28? No. Maybe the one drawing.
Just including to the average grade, it would be about
well,
29,
I'm sorry, yeah.
including the additional foot, but we did include that on the plan, on the cover sheet.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
calculation to the average grade, so about 29 feet.
Right. Could I just ask about that average grade? I know that the site sort of mounds up in the center. It's higher right in the center than it is on the edges for the most part. Are you going to have to do a certain amount of grading for this?
Yes, there will be an appreciable amount of grading for the site relative to, as you know, the frontage on Mount Lucas does fall at a steady slope, and we have a parking lot that is set back significantly from the road, but there will be fill in that area. But for the most part, my recollection is the elevation of the building, where the building is located, is closely conforming to what the elevations are today. It's really the periphery of the site that would require more earthwork and cut and fill in order to level it out in the footprint.
We're talking about bringing in fill or shifting fill?
Definitely moving fill around, and I believe that we may need some fill in order to make the earthwork work.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Any other questions? Okay.